This just in, Target is selling chest binders. That just in. From the Daily Wire, chest binders and packing underwear featured in Target's new Pride Month collection. According to Bustle, Target partnered with Tomboy X and Humankind for the collection, which are both queer-owned, female-founded brands. Merchandise would include the expected rainbow-colored messaging that's become commonplace for these collections. It will also have some new items that a mainstream retailer like Target hasn't sold before. The Tomboy X collection includes undergarments such as chest binders, packing underwear. If you're wondering what packing underwear is, it's basically underwear that is shaped to make it seem as if a female has male genitalia. So keep that in mind. Bras and boy shorts in sizes S to small to 4X. Humankind's line is focused on swimsuit styles, including swim trunks, tops, and unisuits. Bustle reported, as binders and gender-affirming swimsuits are notoriously difficult to find, particularly in extended sizes, this accessible drop will make shopping for everyday garments much easier. Honestly speaking, I don't think that there's anything that I haven't said about this that I can say now. Like, what else can be said about this? I think the most absurd part, or at least surprising part, is that Target is a major retailer in America. Like, this is Target. This is not no like single store or just really super small retailer. This is Target we're talking about. This is a very big company, big corporation that has now decided to bend its knees even further to the LGBTQ agenda. Before I move on, I thought I should list some of the common side effects of chest binding. I found this on a website called Clue. To be honest, I don't know much about the website. I kind of just Googled it and they were like maybe the first or second ones to pop up. So this is what it says. 76 to 78% of people in studies reported skin or tissue problems like tenderness, scarring, swelling, itching, infection. 74 to 75% of people reported chest and pain, shoulders, back, or abdomen. 51 to 52% of people reported respiratory problems like shortness of breath. 47 to 49% of people reported musculoskeletal symptoms like postural changes, muscle wasting, or rib fracture. They also note, however, a lot of people feel better mentally and emotionally when they bind. According to these studies, chest binding helps people decrease their gender dysphoria as well as feelings of anxiety or suicidality, while increasing feelings of confidence in public and self-esteem. I just want to put one caveat in there regarding their positive spin on this whole thing. The fact of the matter is there has been no long-term study regarding the side effects of something like chest binding or the hormone treatments that people are placing themselves on. Nothing related to transitioning one's gender. There has been no long-term study to really understand the side effects of, you know, making such a crazy decision. And on top of that, the little bit of evidence that we do have does not suggest a positive outcome overall. So that's one. But I think my overall take on this, or I think what I have come to, because like I said before, I don't think that there's anything that I can say right now regarding something like this that I haven't said already. So I don't want to keep, you know, repeating myself. But what I realize is that someone like me, right, I'm constantly caught between this strange intersection, if you may say, between standing up for what I know is right and being verbal about that and really like speaking out on this platform that I have here on YouTube, and trying to find some common ground with people on the opposing side. I feel like, you know, it's very easy for us to kind of go at one another's throat, and that can seem very regressive, if not just adding fuel to the fire. However, when you consider the effects of allowing certain narratives or certain practices to become normal in pursuit of finding such common ground. When you understand and see and acknowledge the effects of that, it seems as if this common ground mission that people like myself continue to put ourselves on is kind of, you know, a waste of time. And I feel like there's just too much at stake to focus on finding common ground, because if we have a major retailer like Target basically bowing to this ideology, like, it goes to show that there really is no common ground. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no like place in society for us to meet on common ground, because it seems like all the ground is constantly being taken over by one side. So it's like, what is left to be common? Like, I feel like something like chest binding should be something where you have to go to like a special store, and it requires a lot of like psychological evaluation. Like, it should be harder to access something like this because of the side effects and because of the implications of it. But we have Target selling it. So it's like, no, I don't want to find common ground with you. I want you to lose ground because of the effects of this, especially when it comes to children. I think that's one of my biggest complaints. Like, a lot of people are saying, oh, let people live their lives, let people do what they want to do. Listen, if this was grown adults making this decision, and honestly speaking, I would not care. But we are talking about teenagers and young kids, because Pride Month is coming up, and considering what happened in Florida with the parental rights and education bill, or the Don't Say Gay bill, and what happened with Florida and Disney, and what happened with like Elon Musk and Twitter, I feel like the left, you know, the far left, they have been taking a lot of L's, especially, you know, let's not forget to mention the Roe v. Wade situation. They have just been taking a lot of L's, and I feel like with Pride Month coming back, it is going to just be completely just outlandish. Like, within all measurements, it's going to be a crazy Pride Month. I say that to say, honestly, I forgot where I was going, but I'm gonna watch this video back and be like, girl, do better. But okay, I remembered. I say that to say that I feel like this Pride Month is going to have a special focus on young trans and LGBTQ individuals. I feel like it is going to be a lot of things geared towards younger people. I know we saw a little bit of that last year, but I feel like I said, all things considered, especially what happened in Florida, it is going to be 10 times the amount of focus on young people. We kind of just have to acknowledge where we are as like people who are opposed to this kind of stuff, and instead of focusing on finding common ground, we kind of just have to realize that we are in fact in a battle, and it would be better to recognize that and acknowledge that, and learn how to equip ourselves for that battle, and just, you know, get settled in, just get comfortable being uncomfortable in this space, and just get used to constantly having to deal with this onslaught of immorality and unrighteousness and ungodliness in and around our society. That is all for today. That is today's video. Thank you for taking the time out to check out my channel. Please feel free to subscribe, smash that like button. Feel free to share this video with whoever you want to share this video with, and make sure to hit that notification bell so that when I upload again, you will be notified. Thank you for your time and your attention. Remember to be blessed and be a blessing.